Well, today is World Cancer Day, and in tonight's Wellness Watch, I'm bringing you the story of a man who's overcome cancer with a relatively new therapy that's being done right here in upstate New York. This is how Chris Vogelsang always wanted to live out his later years, playing golf and tennis. So when he was diagnosed with cancer in 2009, lymphoma, he couldn't believe
how surprised I was, because I was always very healthy and active.
By the end of 2009, he had a stem cell transplant. He went into remission, but the cancer came back. He took meds for years until CAR T-cell therapy became available at the Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center in Buffalo. The therapy involves removing T-cells, genetically modifying them in a lab so the cells learn to recognize and kill cancer cells, duplicating them, and then replacing them in the patient's body.
It's just such a, who thinks of this?
This guy.
It's really I guess kind of a new age therapy that's coming into its own.
Dr. Rainier Brenchens is one of the pioneers and developers of CAR T-cell therapy.
Now the FDA has approved this type of CAR T-cell therapy for a bunch of different leukemias, lymphomas, and more recently, multiple myeloma.
All of this is done in just a one-time infusion for the patient.
I sort of feel just like I'd never had cancer.
And on a day like World Cancer Day, both Dr. Brenchens and Chris are looking back on where they've been with gratitude.
We understand cancers much better. The toolbox of therapies is ever expanding.
I was so fortunate that CAR T exists and that my lymphoma held off to a certain point to where CAR T was then applicable or being used at Roswell.